in Tamil, both in terms of novels and short stories, and in terms of new poetry. I thought some of these things are worth reaching outside. Here again, I thought it's better to have a pecking order. Which are the languages which can claim priority in this effort at what I may call outward translation? First, internally within India. I believe obvious candidate, prime candidate, is Hindi, for the simple reason, not because it is one of the two official languages, but because it is spoken by a significant, almost bordering majority, significant minority. It is the largest single language spoken by people in India. So if you want to reach out to people, priority should be given to Hindi. Of course, it can be translated into other languages also. Externally, the lingua franca of the world is English. And the intellectual language of the literati in the world is supposed to be French. And the third, I guess, should be Spanish, because Spanish, it is not just a language of Spain. As Spain was a significant colonial power, Spanish is a very important language in the best part of South America. In my view, these three languages should get priority attention in terms of translation. Chinese is, of course, is spoken by more than 1/5 of the human race. But there are obvious problems in translating from Tamil to Chinese, because Chinese is a pictorial language. And there are not too many non-Chinese who are experts in Chinese. Well, if you can overcome that hurdle, Chinese can be included in this list, I guess. In fact, I was not proposing to speak this much at all. I wanted to introduce the speakers and keep quiet. I find out of the 4 speakers, 2 have not given us the benefit of their presence yet. Hopefully they will come. Since I thought that I had a window of time, I took this much of time with you. I think without much more ado, I thought I will now request Dr. Vijay Lakshmi. She will speak on problems in translating Tamil personal pronouns and kinship terms into English. Dr. Vijay Lakshmi.
And I have faced many hurdles in translating Jayakanthan's novels into English, and I have restricted my point only to the problems I faced while translating Tamil pronouns and kinship terms into English. I am Vijay Lakshmi, Associate Professor and Head, Department of English, Urmudhanalakshmi College, Tiruchirappalli. The basic grammatical categories like time, number, gender and person are not universal. Languages differ widely in expressing experience. Since there are no uniform grammatical categories among languages, it affects decisions in the course of translation. Differences in the grammatical structures of the source and target languages often result in some change in the information content of the message during the process of translation. This change may lead to either some addition or loss of information in the target text. This paper proposes to compare the person systems and kinship terms of the SL Tamil and the TL English. Tamil is one of the Dravidian languages, whereas English belongs to the Indo-European family of languages. So the grammatical structures of Tamil cannot be equated with the grammatical structures of English. This paper enumerates the problems with regard to the translation of Tamil pronouns and kinship terms into English, with particular reference to the translation of Jayakanthan's novel and the Akkave Thedi into English. Translation of Tamil personal pronouns. Since person system is a language structure, which is a vital one, and it poses problems for the translator. In grammar, person is used to person, I mean the grammatical category called person. That is the first person, second person. Person is used to describe the verbs and pronouns that refer to the different people in conversation. The first person, that is in Tamil, we have nangal, singular and plural, refers to the person speaking. The second person, ni, ningal, refers to the person being spoken to, and the third person, avan, aval, adu, avargal, refers to another person or thing being spoken about or described. The SL Tamil has a 9-term pronoun system. Here I have distinguished. The Tamil has a 9-term pronoun system, whereas English has only a 7-term pronoun system. And in both the languages, the person system has a gender and number dimension, which applies to the whole system or to parts of it. I have given the table of pronouns for both the languages, Tamil and English. Distinction in the next point is distinction in the pronominal systems of the SL and TL. The pronominal systems of the source and target languages should be compared to see whether there are differences between the two systems which might cause problems in translation. Once the systems are understood, there is an additional need to study the function of pronominal forms in the discourse of the language. From the tables 1 and 2 given above, it is clear that both the SL and TL distinguish gender. It must also be noted that the SL differentiates between inclusive and exclusive in first person, whereas the TL does not have this distinction. Then the next point is politeness dimension in the SL person system. That is use of honorific plural. The SL Tamil has a formality or politeness dimension in its person system. In this language, instead of the second person singular pronoun ni and third person singular pronoun avan, usually a second or third person plural pronouns are used in interaction with a singular addressee in order to express deference or non-familiarity. I have given example from the source text. நான் மணியை அவன் என்று சொல்வதற்காக மன்னித்துக்கொள். While I translate this line into English, I excuse me for referring to money as avan. Here the foreign readers, the English speaking readers may get confused. That is what is wrong in referring money as avan. Because in the Tamil context, we can't say if he is a superior person, we shouldn't say avan. But when we translate, the foreign readers may get confused. In the above illustration from the SL and TL text, the SL pronoun avan poses a problem to the translator because avan, the third person singular pronoun, is generally used to refer inferior or younger person to the speaker. For instance, to refer a man's servant or a younger brother or a person of the same age or a familiar and intimate person, the speaker may use the pronoun avan. In the SL text itself, the explanation is being provided why the speaker makes use of avan, because the author himself has cleared this difficulty in his novel, in the process of his novel. Instead of the honorific singular pronoun avar, the listener may expect the speaker to use the pronoun avar, but the speaker uses avan and gives the additional explanation that the person spoken to is very close to the speaker, and so the speaker has referred to him as avan. But this is not the case with the TL, as there are no two different third person singular pronouns for honorific and familiar reference. In Tamil, we have two different uses, avan, avar. For familiar reference, we are using avan. For honorific reference, we are using avar. But in English, we don't have this distinction. For honorific and familiar reference, we are having only the single usage, he. Here we come across the problem. The translator has to face a constraint here if he translates the above passage literally as, excuse me for referring to money as he. The TL readers may have to scratch their heads and they may have the doubt, what is wrong in referring to a male person as he?